Countdown. Welcome back to the countdown. Today it is the eighth day of 8 days till Christmas, so I gotta relive these shitty games that I reviewed. Damn. Reliving these shitty games really brings me back something. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to number eight. The number eight game that I hated reviewing. Um, yeah, I'm surprised. It's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Yeah, I mean, it's a bad game, and I mean, like I said, when you take the concept of what I do with the show, going and reviewing the game from reviewing this game from one point A to point B to reviewing this game and trying to find the redeeming qualities. This is when I was trying to find redeeming qualities of the game, and I really couldn't find any redeeming qualities of the game. Um, I'll admit that it's not terrible. While not being a terrible game, it's not indeed one of the worst games I ever played. It is one of the worst games I ever. It wasn't one of the worst games I ever played, but the reason why it was one of the worst games I ever reviewed was it was a pain in the ass trying to fix this shit because there's a lot of games that there and I'll admit there's a lot of games on this list where I had literally had to start from scratch and fix it and make another game. This is one of those games I had to start from scratch and fix, and I'll admit it it pissed me off. I'll admit it pissed me off. I did not like doing this review. It was really, really bad for me because I had to literally go blah blah blah, and I had to figure out like, okay, why is the stick? Why is he attacking with the stick? Why don't we do this? Because trying to fix Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is really hard because what you want to do, you're going to give them fireballs and literally do that. I think really what hurt it was the back one went backwards and you not trying to beat yourself. And I felt like I wanted to incorporate a lot of stuff into it, but I couldn't do it. It was really tough. This was more of a headache. And I'm glad I saved this for my 100th episode because I did a 100 episode because I do acknowledge the nerd and I do love James Wolfe and I do love his work. And I wanted to do Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde so badly. And I really wanted to fix this game. And it was tough. While I would say this is I will admit, wow, this is one of the games I hated reviewing is one of my favorite reviews because it literally tests my peak and like I can do anything. So yeah, this is one review I really hated doing. So yeah, this is one of the worst games I ever played. Not only one of the worst games I ever played, but one of the worst reviews I hated doing. So yeah, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, that's number 8 on my list. All right, we'll come back tomorrow, where you're gonna see another game I actually hated